Yo, 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 yo. What's good, YouTube? It's your boy Eoyu, aka the Harlem Legend, man. Welcome to Harlem Legend TV. If you're new to the channel, please smash that like button, subscribe to the channel. Make sure you set your bell notification so you know when I'm dropping a video or going live. I got to talk about this, man. We got a 30-man indictment. Yeah, I said that right. Uptown, Manhattan, Inwood, Washington Heights. Now, me being from Harlem, you heard when I hear Washington Heights, the first thing I think is Dominicans, Venezuelans. You heard? But Dominicans is the first thing that come to mind. I got to keep it all the way 100. We see what's going on. I'm going to open your eyes, man. Hit the like button, subscribe to the channel. You heard? That's a fact. We see what's going on, y'all. They got a 30-man indictment in 3 separate gangs. You heard? From 4 to 6 years, they've been terrorizing the streets. These young kids been terrorizing and destroying the streets. Oh, they got caught with the mother load. Major gang takedown. 30 rival gang members from 3 different gangs indicted for gun violence dating back to 2018. Manhattan DA Alvin Bragg says these men are responsible for 50% of the gun violence in Washington Heights and Inwood this year. They got text messages. They got everything. I'm going to show y'all in a minute why this is bigger than what y'all think this is. Yeah, I'm going to break down to y'all why this is out of this world, why this is bigger. You heard it. These guys were terrorizing. You heard they were destroying the neighborhood. There's a bigger picture here, y'all. Pay attention.
Gang members arrested and indicted for wreaking havoc in Upper Manhattan. The arrests include members of 3 rival gangs who the district attorney says are responsible for half of the shootings in Washington Heights and in Inwood over the past years. Prosecutors say many of the victims were innocent bystanders. Eyewitness News reporter Janice Yu has more.
We will not tolerate gun violence on our streets. If you use guns to commit violence and cause harm, you will be held accountable.
Manhattan District Attorney Alvin Bragg, along with the NYPD, revealing the indictment of 30 gang members responsible for years of violence. They are members of the 200/8 block, 6 block, and OED gangs. In total, these groups allegedly are responsible for about 50% of the shootings in Inwoods and Washington Heights, 50% of the shootings in the 3-3 and 3-4 precincts this year. The suspects are allegedly responsible for 18 shootings since 2018, all stemming from gang rivalries. And in some instances, innocent bystanders became victims, including a woman who was 8 months pregnant at the time. Authorities say some of the guns confiscated during these arrests were illegally transported from Ohio. The suspects now facing murder, gun possession, transportation, and trafficking charges. Search warrants, as was mentioned, undercover buys. It was a really sort of all of the above approach. Among those arrested, 16-year-old Wilbert Almanzar, who was arraigned Thursday. The alleged member of the OED gang is charged with criminal possession of a weapon. He pleaded not guilty. The prosecution alleges the teen is seen on video arriving with several guns and then passing them out to other members before a shooting. Almanzar's bail was set at $50,000. Now,
so they recruiting them young. You understand? They recruiting them young. I got to keep it 10,000, y'all. I got to keep it 100, man. You heard? I did my homework. OED gang. If you see them on the bottom, they are O.E.D. You heard? They are a cutoff. That's a gang that's a cutoff from the Trinitarios gang, which is a Dominican gang started on Rikers Island in 1992. You heard? It's a Dominican gang. So do you need a passport to be you're a Dominican trying to come to America? Yes, you do. The war has started. I got to be honest. The war has started, especially when you get guys like this. Think about it, y'all.
They let in hundreds or thousands of people who already have criminal records. If deporting them creates a mass deportation, I'm all for it.
But what if rounded up in all of that are people who work on a farm, they're doing the jobs that Americans don't want to do? Does that worry you?
That wouldn't be fair. Of course, they need to make sure that they don't throw away, they don't kick out, they don't deport people that are family oriented.
Let's not forget, you heard? Trump put him in position. Mass deportation. Now everybody Trump is coming. Now everybody want to act like they doing their jobs now. You understand what's going on? Because not only did he put him in position, Mayor Eric Adams. Oh, y'all don't understand what's going on here yet? You heard? Mayor Eric Adams, remember, he stopped the program, y'all. He's no longer giving them money to eat. What do you think is going to happen?
The mayor just announced that the city will no longer issue vouchers to migrants to pay for food, ending a controversial program that had repeatedly come under attack by conservatives and others.
This pilot program in New York City, drenched in both humanity and controversy, distributed debit cards to migrant families staying in city-funded hotels and allowing them to buy their own food. Eyewitness News reporter Josh Einiger following the breaking news for us. Josh?
A year. It also reduced food waste. You may remember the food the city had been providing in migrant shelters was seen as not culturally sensitive to the needs of some migrant groups, and it ended up just going to waste. For more than a year, the city was groaning under the weight of more than 200,000 asylum seekers. Officials say the migrant population has actually reduced lately. In fact, a massive shelter on Roosevelt Island is in the process of closing. In the meantime,
we want to start with your decision late this afternoon to end that food voucher program for immigrants. What led to this decision and why now?
Well, it was an emergency contract for a sunsetting 1 year. That was what it was in place for 1 year. Now we have moved away from.
We know what's going on. Donald Trump is coming. Now, I want y'all to pay attention. Okay? Pay attention to all 90% of the last names you see here. You heard 95%. Let's say that. Batista, Alvarado, Claudio, Galazado, Estevez, Figueroa. You heard? You heard? Like, pay it. Martinez, Rodriguez, Moya. Pay attention. It's all a setup. You heard? Sanchez, Ramos. You heard? Calado, La Chapelle. Think about it. Nunez, Ramirez. These dudes done set themselves up. And they also set their family members up. Because this is how they're gaining intel now also. So while these young, silly, no guidance in life, you heard guys coming from other countries and they're joining them with these gangs. What's happening is it's giving more intel to where to find the migrants. You heard? Now, am I against mass deportation? No, sir. Because if we're going to keep getting gangs like this and terrorizing our neighborhoods, see, let me ask y'all something. And I need y'all to leave a comment and let me know. Do you think for 1 second, these guys been doing this since the last administration, 4 to 6 years, the last administration. Let's keep it real. Do y'all think they just finding out who these guys are? They said they've been investigating them for 6 years. Why do you think they decided to strike now? Trump is coming. I got to call it what it is, y'all. Trump is coming. And to me, get this filth off my streets. I don't want to be living in the same neighborhood as these guys. I just don't. You heard? I bet you half of these guys barely even know English. I guarantee you that. 80% of these guys barely know English. But I got to keep it 100. They got what they hand called for, right? It's time we start cleaning up these streets. But why do you think they doing it now? Why are they doing their jobs now after these guys done terrorized this whole time? This is how they gaining intel, y'all. Leave a comment. Let me know how y'all feel. I'm only here to bring the news. I don't make the news. I just break the news down for y'all. I appreciate y'all, man. Yo, it's your boy E-Oil, a.k.a. the Harlem Legend, man. Leave a comment down below. Subscribe to the channel. Make sure you set your bell notification so you know when I'm going live.
You know who I'm talking about. Shut your ass up before I get to talking shit about you. You don't want me to expose you.